Hello there, my crypto bit brothers and sisters. This here's Bulldog Rod, and over here we got Papa Ron. What's happening, brother?
You know, Rod, they should know who we are by now.
You think?
Well,
Yeah,
the new
well, we
people
gotta
wouldn't.
tell everybody. We
Yeah,
gotta
that's
tell
right.
everybody, you know. Hey, I got a new hat on. See that?
I do.
APD. Yeah, my son gave it to me. He's in the Austin Police Department, so I says APD. Looks pretty cool, huh?
It is.
I got boys in blue. They're on the line.
Yeah, I know. And we've debated that before.
I know.
No, I love your kids. They're good kids.
I know.
Hey, we got a lot of material to cover today.
Yes, we do.
And let me preface this by saying, folks, we are not the experts on becoming anonymous.
No.
We've dabbled with some of this stuff in a little bit, and we just want you to start thinking about, is it something that you might need for the future? I mean, does it help with hackers getting into your accounts? Is it protect you from government agencies or from, just your transactions, and you want to keep to yourself? So we just want to get you...
And also it'll kind of help you buy some ICOs that won't let you buy if you're in the United States.
Yeah, this stuff might help you with that. That's a good point, Rod. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these ICOs, because of they feel the United States is cracking down on them, and they're putting all these regulations in against the ICOs. They're just eliminating people participating from the United States.
Yes, they are.
Which takes us right to the first thought we had, and that's to ways to establish an IP address that isn't yours or that might be out of the country to help you become anonymous. And this fits right in with what Rod said. So if you establish an IP address out of the country, out of the United States, I mean, then when that ICO goes to check your IP address to see what country you're from, it'll show that you're not in the United States, and you could probably end up purchasing their coins or tokens.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just a thought. We're not suggesting you do anything that's against their rules and regulations, but it's one way that you can get around it, I guess. And Tor has been one of the most popular. It's and I don't think you have to register. Well, maybe you do. I've registered this before. You do download it, and it sends through a series of IP addresses, and I think it changes regularly too and stuff. So it's a good safety thing for if you want to, even if you're searching the web, Rod, and you don't want them to click into your IP address in your computer, you can search the web through one of these fictitious.
Oh, well, that's cool.
IP addresses and
Network freedom worldwide. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's cool.
It'll protect your computer and all, basically that way.
Yeah, I guess that would, wouldn't it?
So Tor is one of the most popular out there, and they have on their About Tor. I mean, it's pretty extensive on just how to go about it and how it works, how Tor works, and switching around. So they got a lot of information on this site, and of course it's all centered around staying anonymous and stuff. And the other one we want to share, let me look. I know I'm zipping fast through that.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you like that when I do it too. I know. Getting up to speed on Tor's past, present, and future, mailing list, design documents, neat links. Anyway, we'll put the links to most of these sites, folks, down in the description box, and you can check them out.
Yeah. Hey, before we go any further, I want to say that Bitcoin now is up to $7,700. And Bitcash is up to $1,266.
Yeah, Bitcash has been making a move, but I think last night Bitcoin hit over 8,000 last night. While we were on the pillows, man. Oh. Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
It's doing well.
Yes, it is.
Okay, a VPN, virtual private network. And for those of you that do proof of stake, if you don't want to leave your computer on 24/7, you can go to a virtual private network and set up an IP address and have your have your wallet linked to that, and so it'll stay on all night and stake those coins for you, so you can turn your computer off at night. Matter of fact,
that would be good.
Yeah, it is good. The only problem, and I'm involved with one on Voltar, and dang it, I couldn't get my. And this is just a screenshot on images, folks. With Voltar, you actually go in and you pick what country or state you want your IP address to come from, and you do a few other things. And I think the initiation fee, not initiation, the monthly fee to have one of these is about $5. But then when I downloaded my wallet and everything I needed onto that Voltar app, Voltar site to run my wallet, it just wouldn't hold all the information. So I ended up having to upgrade to $10 a month to have that address. So just be aware of that, folks. If you go into Voltar and you start off with the 5, you might end up needing the 10. So look at the storage capacity and all. But this virtual private network, and this company here is called HideMe. Looks kind of basic, but anyway, they've got some good information in here. They have this where did I see that, Rod?
I don't know.
Well, my heck, I thought I just had it here. Anyway, it's another one that offers free. Sometimes I want to just kick. Sometimes I want to just kick myself in the ass, you know.
If you was double jointed, you would, wouldn't you?
My heck! But they had a thing on here. I'm going to tell you, I want to find the dang thing.
People already turned this off now.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll skip it. But it told you, it listed the differences between a virtual private network and a proxy network, and why they offer what they offer. And there was a lot of good information in there. So if you search this site...
It's on HideMe?
It's on HideMe, yeah.
Okay. It's not on Voltar.
No, because I don't even have Voltar pulled up. And Tor, it wasn't on Tor. It was on that HideMe, I'm sure. So there's some suggestions, and the internet is full of things on getting free IP addresses outside of this country or to work your computer. So you just got to do a little research. But these were a few that we're familiar with. And then if we move on to now this one, remember that site, the HideMe, talked about the difference between virtual private networks and proxies. This site here kind of tells you, it's called the War Room, the best 5 proxy sites to hide your IP address. Now, proxy would be you probably don't actually get a new IP address from a different country. This is just moving it around. So, Hide My Ass, Anonymous, vtunnel, proxy.org. Again, folks, do some research yourself, but we're going to put the link this in there too for you.
Thank you. That would be good.
Yeah, I think so too. And then we found something really good, at least we read most of it, and it's over at Reddit. And there was a guy over there that talked about, here's a step-by-step guide to creating an anonymous wallet for covert practices.
He must have been part of the Costa Nostra.
I'm wondering, right? Again, you're throwing a term out there that all these youngins, Costa Nostra, but that's what they called the mafia in Italy and the United States back in the day. They were noticed as that, and it was an elite group and very bloodthirsty if you wronged them. I mean, you swore by blood that you would uphold the rules, and anyway, a lot of these kids probably never heard that term.
Okay.
But this step-by-step guide He talks about anonymous hardware, software, and he goes through it pretty detailed. And you can see as I'm scrolling through this, step 4, spending from the anonymous wallet, and then some final notes. And then we like the comments too, because the comments can always clue you in on if the guy was up in the night or he said something wrong. Just like the comments on us, they kind of correct the author and straighten things out. So that site there could really help you folks. Step-by-step guide. And then we just found a couple other good articles that tie in with all this. I know we're going over this pretty quick. And this one here says 6 ways to guarantee anonymity when making Bitcoin transactions. What did I do there? My heck.
You scroll up, huh?
No.
Did you click on something else?
I must have. That just chaps me off. Anyway, that article will be in there. Let's go to the next one. 4 anonymous Bitcoin wallets. Now, some of these tokens and coins. All right, Rod. It was funny. Wasn't that funny? You take like
These guys are making worse. Come on, old geezers. And we are, man.
Maybe we ought to restart this film.
I love doing this. Sorry.
You have some tokens out there that are purposely stealth and deal with the anonymity, and one of those is Cloak. Their whole program is to keep their whole coin and token and everything about it anonymous. But here's the top 4 Bitcoin anonymous wallets. Multibit, we've involved with them. I've never been involved with Jax or Bitlux, but this Samurai wallet, and we have another one here. Dark wallet versus Bitcoin. I don't know where half this is. This Samurai wallet, I've researched that a little bit, and I came up with some of the reviews were saying they have a back door into that wallet, and it's not as secure as they say it is. At least for those that have developed it, they could maybe get in there if they want. So if you end up looking at this Samurai wallet, be sure you do your research. I did read a few things somewhere on that, but they have this.
Cool. That's good to know.
Yeah, and I thought I had another note here. Guide. This here, I had something down this. This is another article. Why stay anonymous? It's never too late to become anonymous. And here's a warning right here.
Yeah, that's what you was looking for.
Yeah. I think it's down here more. Right here. It's talking about local Bitcoins, and people buy a lot of their Bitcoin on local Bitcoins. That's a very popular site. But it says here that if you go to local Bitcoins, don't use that Tor virtual, to get a new IP address. There's an unknown attack by which malicious exit motors in the Tor network serve a fake version of local Bitcoins which phishes login details. So do your homework as you plan to use any of these or get involved with them.
Yeah, some of them are pretty, well, at least for me, they're way over my head.
That's why you almost need that step-by-step guide that'll guide you through it, and especially for guys like you and I, Rod. Yeah, here's an article out of the Cointelegraph. Dark Wallet versus Bitcoin Fog. The Battle of Anonymous Bitcoin Services. Interesting article. Worth reading, especially if you're going to look at doing this. The more information you have, the better, folks.
Yes, it is.
And then I think one of the top wallets we saw is this one here. It's CoinCure Bitcoin Wallet. It's called this world's safest anonymous Tor Bitcoin wallet. And they have these built-in Bitcoin tumblers. And some of those articles we've pointed out, folks, kind of tell you what this tumbler does and how they work, and how when your coins go in, anyway, it confuses, so nobody can really research where it came from, where it's going, and it's great.
And these are all just for, and all these are just for when you're buying coins, right?
Yeah, well, these Bitcoin wallets pretty much just used for Bitcoin. You know, you're not going to be able to put your XRP in them and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, most of us carry our wealth, the most of it, I think not most of us, some of us, in Bitcoin. Yeah. And that's the one we kind of want secure, and the others we kind of dabble and play with. But yeah, I think it's important that even you and I, Rod, probably look at some of this for future, because, you know, computers, man, they're just, the hackers are out there, and, you know, the governments are going to put more and more laws on us, and it's just probably better to be safe than sorry on some of this. So, folks, do your homework, research. We're hoping this helps some. At least it'll get the juices flowing in you and get you thinking about it.
Yeah, we need to be thinking. Thumbs up. But that was a good one.
Have a good weekend.
Y'all take care, and God bless.